Madam Chairman, we're off.
Welcome to our afternoon session of Wednesday, October 29th. Up first is we have our very first public hearing regarding an APA, Leaf Ranch LP, and this is APA 25-001. And how exciting.
Yeah,
It is. We're making history today. That's pretty exciting.
I'd be the first one in the state, first or second. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that would be something to research. That would deserve a plaque, Bill.
Ready?
Yes, please.
Okay. So the staff report for APA 25-001 Leaf Ranch Limited Partnership. The property is located in the north half of Section 9, Township 17 North, Range 3 east of the Boise Meridian, Valley County, Idaho. And it's two 40-acre pieces minus a 1-acre home site. I'm sorry, two 80-acre pieces, sorry. Minus the 1-acre home site designated, that will be designated as the agricultural protection area. Currently, the agriculture area is 159 acres and is used for hay production and pasture land. The land has been used for agricultural since 1902, and that was all attached. It's a Century Ranch, and it was part of the application. Valley County Code Title 15 outlines a voluntary process for agricultural and timber producers to apply to commit land actively devoted to agricultural production for continued agricultural use for a set time. An APA designation aims to protect productive farmland, rangeland, and forest land, promote farm viability, support the local agricultural economy, and provide for long-term planning stability. The APA designation must be approved by the Board of County Commissioners. The complete application and payment were received on August 7th. The APA Commission recommended approval on August 11th. Proper legal notice was completed. The site was posted. Agency comments received. Brandon Flack with Idaho Fish and Game had no comments, and then Carlene Oberg with the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality has no comments. I listed the process for your knowledge in the staff report. My comments: if approved, the designation of an APA, a legal description of the area, and any findings of fact should be recorded within 10 days. County land use planning maps will be updated to delineate the APA and Appendix B of the comprehensive plan. This update will be through recording of a resolution approved by the board. Staff is I'm recommending this be completed in the current comprehensive plan, so we don't have to do two amendments to that comprehensive plan when we're already going through the process. Nothing in this title relieves the APA designated lands from compliance with existing Valley County codes. And then on November 6th, the APA Commission will be choosing their preferred sign, and I was going to just use my budget, my supply budget, to purchase it. Or I might use that $1,000 miscellaneous fee that I have in my budget. And these are the two different signs that we had created by Rocky Mountain Signs. The proposed conditions: a sign shall be placed on the property identifying that the land is in the APA area, and the approval of the APA transfers with the land. Next step is to approve the facts and conclusions on November 10th. Is that a Monday? It is.
Yes, it is. Yep.
They will mirror what the APA Commission approved as their own facts and conclusions, and they will include a specific timeline of when the designation will expire. That'll be for the record, and then adopt the resolution for the Appendix B to the comprehensive plan when it comes before you in December. Do you have a preference on the sign? Maybe a question?
Whichever they choose. I can read the white letters better than I can read the black letters, but
And
whatever.
that ends my staff report.
So if somebody were looking at this when Bill's gone, somebody was looking at this, wanted to purchase it, would a title company find this within the system to know that this is an APA designation?
It will be recorded in the comprehensive plan. It would be in the facts and conclusions.
How do we cloud the title so that a title company can find it?
I could do a resolution to record those facts and conclusions, just to clarify that and call out those parcel numbers. If you'd like to see that.
I think that would be a good thing.
Doesn't the APA stay with the individual who does it, or does it stay with the land?
It stays with the land.
It doesn't.
So we have to make sure that if it was sold, that it would stay with the land. And not, it would go to the new buyer. This one happens to be protected under a different scenario also, but I'll let
But isn't
Mr. Leaf explain that.
it set up so that, say, a new buyer buys the property, if they choose not to have it in APA, they can opt out?
No, they cannot. Not for 10 years, and then they would have to come for a specific approval, and it has to be due to specific things like financial distress or something like that. It can't just be because it's been sold and now I want to develop it.
But the owner could opt out if he
No.
chooses. They can't even do that.
They have to give us
Not for
notice.
10 years.
And
10
it's
years, really?
noticed, and then 10 years after that notification.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know. That was the stipulations.
It's 20
20
total,
years, yeah.
but after 10 years, they can do a hardship,
Okay.
I believe is how
They
it's
can do a
written.
hardship at any time, but it remains for 10 years, I think. There are certain, if death of a spouse, you can get out of it right away. I mean, there's certain things that you can do, but yeah, that is at the behest of the landowner. But if they just want to get out, they have to notify us, and then 10 years, wait 10
2
years.
year deal. Okay, I wasn't aware.
I've heard that there might be some incentives brewing,
That's what I've
and I
heard.
hope that those are retroactive. Okay.
Philippe, would you like to tell us anything about this, or?
No, I'm
No?
just here to answer questions if you have.
Okay, perfect.
But Cinda alluded to it, is that
Could you come up to the mic, please, so the general public can hear and be motivated to do the same thing?
Cinda was implying that there's other mechanisms that guarantee for continuous ownership. And that's how we chose to do that. So I have set up through wills and documentation that's gone through the courts, etc., so that our land will stay with the Leaf family for perpetuity. And so everybody's buying into it that is born at this point. So like even the grandkids, they're loving the idea that will be set aside for the Leaf family.
I love it.
And just last night, even one of the boys was asking, well, can I build on it? And I said, absolutely, you can build on it, but it'll become part of the ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll still be under the same conditions as that. So, yeah, we're excited about it. Everybody in the family has bought into it, and we like the opportunity that we're one of the first, and hopefully other people will be joining, especially some of these that have been in the families for hundreds of years, so.
Yeah.
But any questions, I'd be glad to answer for you.
I had my questions answered, so I was curious.
So this is a public hearing, so Clerk Miller, will you note that there is no one in opposition, no one in favor, and no one in the audience that is undecided, so. With that, unless there's anything more, I will close the public hearing. And you guys have any further discussion? And I would entertain a motion.
I would move that we approve APA 25-001 Leaf Ranch LP.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you so much again for setting the example. And we get many people that talk about land preservation, and I'm hoping that they will step up and join you and do the right thing. So
So I might actually, instead of doing another resolution, I'll bring the facts and conclusions back for your approval, and then I'll do something similar to the conditional use permit where it will get it into the records into perpetuity.
okay, that'd be great.
And thank you for your support. I appreciate that, and we're excited. We're excited to be the first up there, and hopefully our neighbors will be joining us. And there's a lot of groundswell for that up there already. the northern end, that's close to Lake Fork, for those of you that don't know exactly where it's at. But yeah, so hopefully this is just the start.
Somewhere we need a sewer lagoon. Hopefully somebody's thinking about a sewer lagoon in that area, because eventually Lakes Sewer and Water needs another sewer lagoon.
Further north.
Yeah, I was going
Maybe
to
a little
say,
north.
yeah,
Would
it's,
it- You're too far away to
Yeah,
pipe it down?
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. No, I don't think it's an issue. Most of the land that's contiguous on they're all ranchers and farmers, so.
Okay.
And I think they're in it for the long haul, so
Okay,
I think
perfect.
we're good.
I
Where-
love that.
Where's your ranch located?
It's west of Lake Fork.
Okay,
It's on West Lake Fork.
It's in your packet.
I live in
Map.
Lake Fork, so.
He's on the opposite side.
Well, if you go west on Lake
Oh,
Fork.
west, okay, you're
Yeah.
going out past Randy Morrell and out in that
Yeah,
area.
right there. Yeah. So as you go down that steep hill,
Mm-hmm.
the corrals there on the south side of the road, that's where the ranch is.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Clerk Miller, if you will